I'm Ashley. Welcome to part 3 of our small business vlog where we did our first market. I can't wait to show you guys the results. That will be at the end. But let's go ahead and dive into our final day of prep before our big day at market, and then I'm going to show you our results and give you all the tips and tricks that we learned that I think will be super helpful if you have any upcoming markets, craft fairs, or in-person selling events. These tips and tricks you have to know. So make sure you watch till the end. All right, let's go ahead and get into part 3. Good morning. Okay, so today we are prepping. It's the final day before we go set up at our booth tomorrow. So I am just gonna be cleaning up some of this embroidery I did. I used some water solvy toppy, so I've got to get that off and trim some jump stitches. My hubby's in here. He is adding some price tags and tags to our shirts. So we're gonna roll all of our sale shirts and put them in a little sale section to make it easier so they don't just get floppy and messy. The banner I ordered from Printify is not gonna be here in time. I'll tell you my feelings on that in another video. But so we had to go to Hobby Lobby. We're gonna makeshift our own sign we're gonna have a white curtain here, and so we're just gonna have that hang down. So I've got to do some vinyl on that. I've got these little chalkboard signs from Dollar Tree. I went there and got some just last minute stuff for displaying. I got these little photo display things. It's perfect for this little trinket tray. They had such cute little ones. And then I got some little 4x6 photo stands, and I'm going to use these to kind of display prices. We put a size sticker, and then we did the price and the sale price, and I'll tell you the strategy on that in a little bit at the end of the video. And so we're getting all the little tchotchkes, all the little things set up, and he'll be price tagging these today. So we have a lot to do, so I'm going to try to film as much as I can. I know I didn't do a great job filming when I was doing the pink sweatshirts. I was just trying to get those done. So he is going to be in here tagging away, pricing everything, and I'm going to be working on graphics. I've got to do a giveaway graphic. We're going to do a King Sumo giveaway. It's like they scan a QR code, they like our Facebook page, they like our Instagram. You can have them do all kinds of things to get extra points, and then we'll be giving away something. I don't know yet what we're going to be giving away. Lot to do. Lots of signage. What else, hun? I have it all written on a list. So let's go ahead and get started. So we had some custom tags made at Vistaprint, and we just added our prices to them. And now my husband is just tagging all of our sale t-shirts. We decided to roll them up again to fit in those little crates that we had, and we're just using our tagging tool. I believe we got this off Amazon, and it is so efficient. It makes everything look so neat and professional. And so how we have these labeled, we have the size sticker to make it easy to find, and then we have the sale price and the retail price. Now we just used our Dymo label printer, and we bought these little stickers off Amazon. They're like, I guess it would be price tag stickers, and so we just made those with our Dymo label maker. And so there's all of the price tags that we have to put on all the items. We made sure to put like a label like bookmark, earrings, that sort of thing, so we could just easily place the stickers on our items. So I ended up having to make our own signs. I actually like this so much better. We got both of these from Hobby Lobby, and I just used some vinyl in our logo. I think it turned out great. And Printify, they let me down. And then I just got some more things. We got these for our sign, these little wood bead garland from Hobby Lobby, and I have some assorted stuff from the Dollar Tree that I was just gonna pack in my bag. Here's our sale tea menu. I love that idea. And then our bags that we stamped with our custom stamp. I think these are so gorgeous and chic. And I think we're ready. So we're just gonna finish tagging everything, and then it's gonna be time to set up for market. So here's some behind the scenes of us setting up our booth at this market. We were trying to do it as quickly as possible, so I didn't get a ton of video, but I think it turned out so wonderful. So we were setting up our payment processing system. Luckily, we had someone come up and want to order something, so we got to test it out, and it worked so wonderfully. So here is the grand reveal of our booth at a market. I am just so excited how it turned out. It fit the vision and the aesthetic that I wanted, and I am just so in love with our setup. So let me show you around. Here we have our sales section. This is where we had to draw people in. It was so neatly organized. And then we had some more pick-me-up items, bookmarks, jewelry, keychains, lower price items, some earrings, to really help drive up some order numbers, and as well as a little welcome sign to tell about our family and our business, if they wanted to get to know us more. And we had price points for everybody. I think that was another huge takeaway, is having things that were affordable for everybody, every budget. We put little QR codes to shop our men's collection if they wanted to shop for their hubbies. We had all sorts of items from $1-ish in this section for like a little pen and bookmarks to keychains and jewelry. So not just sweatshirts and t-shirts. Our sign, I cannot be more excited for how this Hobby Lobby creation turned out. And then here is how we displayed our shirts and sweatshirts. We kept the overflow at the top of those baskets. And then I just love how everything just flows together. The colors look awesome together. And then to make it easier to shop, I wanted to put like these little signage at the top. So we had our sweatshirts, we had the color of the sweatshirt, and then the prices and the sizes that we offer, to make it super easy for them to make a decision. As well as I tried to label stuff like our Bible covers, our hats, and our tote bags. We made sure the prices were on everything and easy to find, as well as we had a little don't see your size QR code for them to shop on our store if they couldn't find the size, if it was sold out. I also think styling this mannequin was a number one tip. Let me tell you how quickly this Mama Praise shirts sold out. We had to keep changing the mannequin with different clothes because the whatever was on the mannequin was selling out. So definitely having your items displayed on some type of item, styled on a mannequin, helped so much. People see it in their head and envision it versus just on a hanger. So here's a picture from our event. I didn't get many pictures at all. But like I said, I can't even think of how much more it was in my head. Like, this is exactly what we wanted. I love it. I love how it turned out. We were so excited, and I can't wait to share the results and the tips with you on what we learned from this. So let's go ahead and dive into our tips and tricks, our strategies that we used at this market, and then we'll get into our results and how we did at this market. Okay, so our first thing that I think really helped us was our pricing strategy. So I did a lot of research on pricing psychology. I know as a female, I always love a good sale and like I'm getting a discount. So we really put that into our pricing strategy. So for our tags, we put the size to make it easy to shop on our tags, as well as we did some pricing psychology where we put a big bold MSRP of our normal price that we would charge, and then we put them on sale and made that font a smaller, thinner font and put the sale price. And so it was the juxtaposition of a big price, big bold price, and then a smaller price that you're getting the item for. We actually offered a really great discount at this event because we didn't know what was going to sell, what wasn't, so we didn't want to price our items too high. So we did have them on sale, but we wanted to show that these actually were valued at a lot more. So that's why we put, almost like on Etsy, how when you put stuff on sale, it has like a little mark through to show the real value, because we wanted them to know they were getting a discount. I think that helped us so much. As well as instead of it being $24, it was like $24.99. So I love a good 99 added to the end versus just a 0. We also implemented something which we showed along the way, was our sale section. Our Etsy coach that we use always talks about getting people in the door with a lower price offer. She always referenced Costco rotisserie chickens and how those $4.99 rotisserie chickens probably don't make them any money, but it gets people in the door. You're obviously not just gonna go and buy a rotisserie chicken. So that got people in the door, our sale section. So what we did, we had some colors we were trying to phase out. We had designs that hadn't really sold much. And so we went ahead and made that sale section have a sale menu, and we had a cute little sign that showed exactly what was on the shirts. We chose one design for one shirt color, and then we just made that in multiple sizes, so that way they knew exactly if they got the purple shirt, it was gonna have this phrase on it. We made those t-shirts $9.99. I know, it's a huge bargain. And we put it right at checkout, right next to checkout. Oh my gosh, that was such a huge hit, which leads me to another thing about having multiple price points, multiple items, not just t-shirts. Even if you only sell t-shirts and sweatshirts, we had went ahead and bought some jewelry, bookmarks, pens, little pick-me-up items, and we sold some mugs and bags and that sort of thing to create different types of items for people to choose from and different price points so that everyone could find something in their price points to buy. So I really think having that sales section to draw people in, the pricing strategy with the pricing psychology showing them how good of a deal it was, and then the strategy of having multiple price points for every budget was a huge factor in our success. Setup and signage, making it clear the prices of everything. We did little signage on top of all of our sweatshirts to show exactly how much the prices were, so we didn't have any objections. They knew exactly what the price was on the price tag as well as on the sign, so they could get their questions answered quickly. They could just look up at the sign, and then when it sold out, because things did sell out so quickly, we let them know how they could order from us. And that helped us so much as well, because we did not bring enough product. We had never done a market before. We sold out so quickly of so many things. So we had a little QR code that led straight to a section we had in our Etsy shop with all the products that we had at that market. We also offered them free shipping on those items. That was our way of saying, sorry, we ran out of stock, but here we're gonna ship it to you for free. Go ahead and buy it, and we will ship it to you. So we captured so many sales that we would have lost, and by having that little QR code there, so people could shop even if we were out of stock. So having signage up with your QR codes to shop if you run out, or if you maybe can't make everything in your shop but you want to lead people to where they can find more things, that was a huge thing. I'll link to where we generate our QR codes for free in the description box. Another thing that helped us, I think, was merchandising and just looking to Pinterest and figuring out what boutiques did, what helped draw people's eyes to certain items. I changed heights, I did interest, and I think it helped so much versus just having a flat table like it would be a yard sale. I made sure to stack crates, stack mannequins, stack different items, and I think that just led to an overall feeling of people, they love the aesthetic. So I'm telling you, merchandising and stacking things versus just having everything flat, even if you're just selling a few things, having them different heights really helps visually on the eye. So the next thing that I think it made us stand out is, of course, we did have Wi-Fi at this event. You would have to check and make sure you'd have Wi-Fi, but we got the square point of sale terminal. We just used our iPad with it, and you just plugged it in. When I say it was a game changer, all you had to do was click on our items that we had preloaded in our Etsy shop. It linked directly to our Etsy. Do you know what linking to your Etsy shop means? It means you got credit for those in-person sales in your Etsy shop. I don't know why no one is talking about this. Guys, if you are struggling to get 1,000 sales, if you're struggling to get sales that number up to make yourself look more legitimate, try the square point of sale connected to your Etsy shop. Not only now this is not sponsored, we bought our own thing. They rejected me as an affiliate. It is what it is. It was just such a time saver. We just plugged in. My husband was working the register. I was helping customers and helping putting the items in the bags for the customers. All you had to do was click on the listing, add it to cart, check out, turn it around, swipe the card. They were using their Apple Watches. They were using their cell phones to check out. When I tell you, we had a line of no lie, probably 30 ladies waiting to check out, and we zoomed through them because we had that point of sale system. If I could recommend anything for an event, and if you have Wi-Fi, hands down, our number one thing we brought with us was that point of sale system, and we had multiple comments on how smooth and easy our checkout process was. So I would totally recommend a Square system. And then the fact, I don't know why more people don't talk about this, the Square payment processing links to your Etsy shop. So every bookmark that we sold, every pair of earrings we sold, every sweatshirt we sold, each one counted as a sale on our Etsy shop. But it took us from having like 400-ish sales on Etsy to, I'm gonna tell you what our number was at the finale. It helped just propel our business and make us look way more legitimate in one day. So it's not scammy, it's not slimy, you're not doing anything wrong. You are literally taking payments for products that you're selling through your Etsy store just in person. And I think it's a fantastic way to really get your Etsy shop rolling, especially if you're struggling to get sales, to get those first few sales. 100% recommend linking your Square to your Etsy shop. I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. So before I give you the results, I did have some comments. Well, you didn't do a real craft fair and you didn't do a market. You were a vendor at an event. Yes, we were a vendor at an event where our target customer was gonna be at. And why wouldn't you want to be where your target customer is? I don't think we would do a general craft fair or flea market or that sort of thing. We want to go where our customers are going to be. So that would be my tip to you as well. 100% would recommend finding markets and places where you can be a vendor where your target customer is, because the whole point of all that work, all that prep and setup is to make sales. So find where your target customer is going to be. The same thing, like if you sell baby items, go to where the moms are. Find your target customer. And that's another thing, you have to know who your customer is. We struggled for a little bit with this. We thought our customer was a man because my husband started the business. We were selling men's clothes. Our target customer was not a man. Nope. After beating my head against the wall trying to figure out how to market to these men, I figured out, combing through all of our orders, I was like, wait a second, women are buying our stuff. It's not men buying. A few men will buy. Women are making the buying decisions. So we completely changed our customer, our brand, our feel. So that's where you saw that shift, and it's been phenomenal. So all I'm saying on that one, yes, it was our target customer. So take that for what you want, but it would also be advice to make sure you seek out vendor events where your target customer is going to be. So that is my little disclaimer. Also, we did a giveaway. No, that is the second giveaway we have done. No one was interested. I think maybe we had 10 people enter. We were giving away a free sweatshirt. No one entered. No one cared. So I wouldn't put too much thought into a giveaway. We did King Sumo, where they could like it, they could like our Facebook page, they could visit our Etsy shop, they could do all these things to earn extra entries. No, that is our second time doing a giveaway, and that's my third time doing a giveaway. I just don't think they were worth the return of the likes, the follows, the emails that we captured. So that is my take on that. Okay, so the results you've been waiting for. So that day of our market, we sold 148 orders. So some of those orders had 5 things in them, some of them had 10 things in them, some of them had just one thing. but 148 like sales, and then each item was counted as a item sold on Etsy. So we went from like 400-ish items sold on our Etsy shop to I think 700 or 800 in a day. It helped boost our Etsy shop so much. I'm not sure if it helped the algorithm or if it's just this time of year, but we have seen a tremendous uptick in our traffic, our business, our sales on those items. So 100% we would do this market again. Our revenue that we made was 4 figures. I'm not gonna, it's between $1,000 and $5,000. That's all I'm gonna say. And it was worth our time. 100%. This was totally worth our time. It was so much hard work, but it was so worth it. So I hope that helps give you so many good tips to take along with you on your next market, or if you're thinking about doing one, to give you some strategies and tips to think about for when you do one. And I hope it helps you if you are struggling to get sales on Etsy, but you want to get some in a legal, legitimate way. Oh my gosh, definitely try an in-person sales linked to your Etsy shop. So I hope you enjoyed our whole series, being a vendor at an event. I think the big takeaway is find your target customer, figure out where they are, and let's go sell to them, because they're out there. You just have to find out who they are and what they want. If you have any questions or things you want us to do on upcoming videos on small business related topics, let us know in the comments. I love chatting about all things business, so this was really fun for me to do, and I hope it was super helpful for you as well. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, and until next time, bye for now.